My dear students, I hope you are fine with all of your family members as well as your neighbors by the grace of Almighty Allah. Today we will start a new online class for the students of class 8. Actually, before starting the class, I want to say something for you, and that is, that now we are facing a very crucial moment for COVID-19. So I will say you that don't go outside of your home, stay at your home and don't waste your time. So study hard. Today I will take a second paper class for you, and this is my 6th online class for the students of class 8. And today I will start a very important grammar for the students of class 8, because you know that you will get many marks in second paper. Okay, so you have to just very attentive and you have to just follow the computer screen. So let us start. So welcome to my new English class, and I want to welcome you with the gift of flowers. And you know that I am Wasi Habib Shaun sir, the assistant teacher of Narayanganj High School and College, and today our topic is transformation of sentence. You know that transformation of sentence is one of the most important grammar for class 8, and you will get minimum 5 marks in transformation of sentence. Okay, so have a look. This subject is for the students of class 8. Okay, and this subject is for English second paper. So before starting the class, at first I want to just make a clear definition about transformation of sentence. Okay, now here trans means poriborton. That means the Bengali meaning of trans is poriborton, and formation is roop. That means the Bengali meaning of formation is roop, and this of is actually a preposition. So if I ask you a question, what is preposition, the answer will be the word which always sits before noun and pronoun is called preposition. For example, this is the book of Shumon. Okay, here Shumon is actually a noun, and this is the book of Shumon. This of just has sit before Shumon, that means the noun. So what is preposition? The word which sits always before the noun and pronoun is called preposition. So in this screen, this of is a preposition and sentence means bakko. Okay, so what do you mean by transformation of sentence? Actually, transformation of sentence means bakker ruper poriborton. That means you have to change just the formation of the sentence, but not the meaning of the sentence. The meaning will be unchanged. For example, I want to give just a short example. For example, Shumon is a good boy, or actually in transformation sentence, just look at the screen, you have to just change the formation of the sentence, but the meaning will be same. Okay, just look at the example. Here Rohim is a good boy. Okay, now actually it is an affirmative sentence, but now if I want to change the, so what will be the answer? The answer will be Rohim is not a bad boy. Okay, in the first sentence the meaning is Rohim bhalo chele, and in the second sentence the Bengali meaning is Rohim kharap chele noy. That means their formation is not the same, but their meaning is same. Okay, so how? The question is how? Actually, the first sentence is an affirmative sentence and the second sentence is a negative sentence. That means when you will start transformation of sentence, you have to change it just affirmative to negative. That means habodok to nabodok. That means affirmative to negative. I think it is clear to you. Okay, so now we will start rule number 1. Okay, now rule number 1 contains only or alone. That means the Bengali meaning of only or alone means shudhumatro. Now, when you will find that there is only or alone in an affirmative sentence, then you have to change just, and you have to bring just a negative word instead of only or alone. Okay, and the word will be none but. When will you use none but? When only will indicate a person, Bekti, then you have to use just a negative word instead of only. Actually, transformation of sentence always carries a negative word instead of affirmative word. Okay, so in this line, only and alone, and here is none but. That means we have to use none but instead of only or alone when it will indicate the subject or person. Okay, for example, the Bengali meaning of only is tini chhara ar keui nai. Yes, none but. The Bengali meaning of none but, sorry, not only. The Bengali meaning of none but is tini chhara ar keui nai. Look at the example. Here is affirmative sentence, only Allah can help us. Here only indicates Allah. Allah is a person. Okay, now if I change it, the answer will be none but Allah can help us. That means I have just used a negative word and the word is none but instead of only, but the other part of the sentence will not be changed. Okay, so none but Allah can help us. In this sentence the meaning is same, but their formation is not same. The formation is from affirmative to negative, but the meaning is same. Okay, for example, only Allah can help us, শুধুমাত্র আল্লাহ আমাদের সাহায্য করতে পারে, but the negative sentence is none but Allah. That means তিনি ছাড়া. Who is তিনি? Allah ছাড়া. That means this none but will always indicate the subject. Okay, the subject may be Rohim, the subject may be Korim, whatever. So none but Allah can help us, যে আল্লাহ ছাড়া আর কেউই আমাদের সাহায্য করতে পারে না. That means who can help? Only Allah can help. I think is it clear? Okay, now example number 2. Here is written only he can do it. Here only indicates he. Now the answer will be none but he can do it. Just I have changed none but instead of only, but the other parts of the sentence is same. Okay, and their meaning is same, but their formation is not same. Is it clear? Okay, thank you very much. Now we will go proceed and we will start rule number 2. Okay. Rule number 2 will also starts with only, but in rule number 1 only indicated the subject, person. Okay, but in rule number 2 will also indicate a person, but it will not the person, it will be actually thing. Okay, so have a look. When you will find that only or alone just indicates a thing, that means bostu, then you have to use nothing but instead of only. Okay, and the other part will be the same. Understand? অর্থাৎ only যদি বস্তুবাচক বোঝায়, then we have to use nothing but instead of only. Only পরিবর্তে just আমাদের nothing butটা ইউজ করতে হবে, other thing ঠিক থাকবে. Okay, so what is the Bengali meaning of nothing but? Nothing but means ইহা ছাড়া আর কোনটি নয়. ইহা means subject. That means nothing but will always indicates the subject. Have a look. Here is the example. I have only a book. This book is a thing, bostu, and this only just indicates the book. So what will be the answer? The answer will be I have nothing but a book. That means I have just used nothing but instead of only. In this sentence the formation is not same, but their meaning is same. So what is transformation of sentence? You have to change the formation, not the meaning. Okay, now rule number 3, and thank you for your better understanding and thank you for your attentiveness. Okay, let us start. Rule number 3. Rule number 3 is always the is again the rule of only. Okay, just look at the screen. Here only and alone will indicate just the number, সংখ্যা. That means when you will find that only or alone just indicates the number, then you have to use not less than or not more than, and the other part of the sentence will be same, like rule number 1 and 2. Okay, for example, here not less than means এর চেয়ে কম নয়, and not more than means এর চেয়ে বেশি নয়. Okay, for example, he is only 10, তার বয়স শুধুমাত্র 10. Here only indicates a number, and that is 10. Now if I change it, so what will be the right answer? He is not more or not less than 10. যে তার বয়স 10 বছরের কম নয় অথবা 10 বছরের চেয়ে বেশি নয়. That means তার বয়স, yes, he is 10. You are right. That means we have to change, just we have to bring a negative word instead of an affirmative word. Clear? Thank you very much. Now rule number 4. No, this time rule number 4 will not start with only. Okay, rule number 4 will start must or have to. So what is the Bengali meaning of must? Yes, must or have to means অবশ্যই. That means when we are bound to do something is called must. For example, I must go there, okay, or I have to eat rice. That means this task we are bound, or I am bound to do it. Okay, so the Bengali meaning of must or have to means অবশ্যই. That means when you will find that there is must or have to in the affirmative sentence, then you have to use cannot but or cannot help instead of must. That means a negative word instead of an affirmative word. So what is the Bengali meaning of cannot but or cannot help? Do you know? Okay, the Bengali meaning of cannot but or cannot help means না করে পারা যায় না. That means the task which I have to do. Okay, for example, oh, if you want to use cannot help, then you have to use ing with a verb. Okay, but if you use cannot but, then you should not use ing with the verb. Okay, for example, here is affirmative sentence, I must go there. আমাকে অবশ্যই সেখানে যেতে হয়. So if I use negative sentence, then I have to use I cannot but go there. That means আমি না গিয়ে পারি না. That means I have to go there. The formation is not same, but their meaning is same. Okay, example number 2, I have to do it. আমাকে অবশ্যই এটা করতে হয়. Now if I change, the answer will be I cannot help doing it. Now I have just used an ing with the verb. So you have to just remember that if you use cannot help, then you have to use an ing with the verb. Is it clear? Thank you very much. Now rule number 4. Rule number 4 will indicate or will carry every. The Bengali meaning of every is প্রত্যেক. For example, every mother loves her child. Okay, so what is the rule? Here is, when you will find that if a sentence starts with every, then you have to change it into negative. For example, I want to give you 2 examples. Okay, I go to school every day. Sentence number 2, every mother loves her child. These 2 sentences are not same. In these 2 sentences there are every, but the first every has seated just every day. I go to school every day. That means I have used every in the last of the sentence. But in the second sentence, every mother loves her child. That means the sentence has been started with every. So this is the rule. Okay, that means when you will find that the sentence has started with the help of every, then you have to use there is no instead of every. That means you have to use there is no at the top of the sentence instead of every. Then the common noun. So what do you mean by common noun? Every mother. That means mother is a common noun. Okay, and I think you know the noun. So there is no then common noun, then you have to use but, because if you don't use but, the sentence will not be correct. Okay, so and the last part of the sentence. So what is the system? I am saying you again. At first you have to use there is no instead of every, then the common noun, that means mother. Okay, then but. Why will you use but? We have to use but to make it correct. Okay, and the last part of the sentence. Okay, for example, every mother loves her child. Here mother is a common noun. Whenever you go, you may go to Thailand, you may go to Bangladesh, you may go to Australia, or you may go to other countries, but mother means ma. Okay, this is the common noun. So the answer will be there is no mother but loves her child. That means I have used just there is no instead of every, then mother. Okay, then but. I have used but for making it correct, and other part of the sentence, that means loves her child. Okay, is it clear? Thank you very much. Actually I am sweating because it is very hot today. Okay, okay, by the way, now rule number 6. Okay, and rule number 6 will carry always. Do you know what is the Bengali meaning of always? Yes, I have written on the screen. The Bengali meaning of always is shorboda, that means sob shomoy. Okay, so just look at the screen. That means if you find that there is always in a sentence, then you have to use never instead of always, and the other part of the or opposite word of the affirmative sentence. I am saying again, just listen very carefully. When you will find that there is a always in a sentence, then you have to use never instead of always for the case of negative sentence and the opposite word of the affirmative word. Okay, now I will give you one example, then it will be very clear. Okay, just look at the screen. Here are two examples. Number one, I always remember Allah. That means আমি সব সময় আল্লাহকে স্মরণ করি. Okay, now if I make it negative, so the answer will be I never. Just I have used never instead of always. Okay, I never forget. That means the opposite word of remember is forget and Allah. That means আমি সব সময় আল্লাহকে স্মরণ করি, আমি আল্লাহকে ভুলে যাই না, কখনোই ভুলে যাই না. That means almost the two sentences, the meaning are same, but the formations are not same. This is the transformation of sentence. Okay, just meaning will be unchanged, but the formation will be changed. Now the second example, he is always active. What do you mean by active? That means পরিশ্রমী. Okay, negative, he is never lazy. She always নয়. So what is she or what is he? He is lazy. No, he is active. Yes, that means I have just used never instead of always again, and the opposite meaning of active, that means lazy. Okay, so thank you very much, and now we will go for the next rules. Here is rule number 7. Okay, so rule number 7 means less ... than. Okay, so when you will find that there is less ... than in an affirmative sentence, then you have to use not as instead of less. That means you have to use not as in the place of less at the time of changing it into negative sentence. Okay, and then instead of as, or as instead of then, when you will make it opposite. Okay, just have a look. Actually here less means com. Okay, and then means che. The spelling is very important. The spelling is THAN. Then means che. Okay, and THEN, then means তখন. So you have to be very careful about the spelling. Okay, now example. For example, affirmative, they are less poor than you said. Okay, they are less poor than you said. So the negative answer will be they are not as poor as you said. That means I have just used not as instead of less, and I have just used as instead of then, and you have to use not because you are just changing it into affirmative to negative. Okay, now you are less poor than you they are less poor than you said. So তুমি যতটুকু বলেছিলে তারা তার চেয়ে কম গরিব, and the meaning of the negative sentence is same. That means their formation is not same, but the meaning is same. Okay, now rule number 8. Actually these rules are very important for you. Okay, and you will obviously you will get some marks in transformation of sentence. I hope our class will be very helpful to you, because you know that we are not able to go to school, or we are not able to take the class in the classroom. As a result, only for your betterment we are trying to take on this such type of online class for you. So study hard. Okay, now rule number 8. Here is simple sentence. What do you mean by simple sentence? There will be a subject, there will be a object, or there will be a verb. Okay, that means when you will find that there is a simple sentence, then you have to just use a negative word instead of affirmative word. Okay, so look at the example. Here is Ripon is a good student. In this line, Ripon is subject, is a verb, and a good student is object. That is very simple sentence. Subject, verb, object. Which sentence just carries subject, verb, object is called a simple sentence. Okay, so when you will find that there is a simple sentence, then you have to use just a negative word instead of the affirmative word. So Ripon is a good student. The negative is Ripon is not a bad student. I have used just a negative word not. You have to use a negative word not. Why? Because I am just changing it into affirmative to negative. As you are changing it into negative, so you have to use not. Okay, and the opposite of the affirmative sentence. Here a good student is the affirmative word, and not a bad student is a negative word. So these two sentences indicates that Ripon is a good student. The meaning is not changed. The meaning is same, but the formation is changed. Okay, example number 2. Shoma is a beautiful girl. Okay, negative is Shoma is not an ugly girl. That means these two sentences are saying that Shoma is a beautiful girl. Okay, in this second sentence, I again have used just a not for making it negative and the opposite word of the affirmative sentence. I hope it is clear to you. Now the last rule of transformative sentence for this class, because this rules, that means rule number 1 to 9, is very important for you. Okay, and this is the most important part of English grammar, especially for the students of class 8. Okay, so now we will complete rule number 9, and soon I am starting, or I am coming again with a new class very soon. Okay, so pray for me. Now rule number 9. This is very easy rule. Okay, the rule number 9 indicates both ... and. The Bengali meaning of both ... and means ubhoy. Okay, actually in the gap in the middle of both and subjects or objects. Okay, so have a look. That means when you will find that both dot 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 and indicates two subjects or two objects, then you have to use not only instead of both and but also instead of and. Okay, this both dot 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 and can join or can use two subjects or two objects. Okay, how? Okay, just look at the screen. Actually, the first sentence here is written both Rohim and Korim are players. Here Rohim and Korim are persons. Okay, that means both Rohim and Korim are players. These are two subjects. So the negative answer will be not only Rohim but also Korim are players. That means I have used just not only instead of both and but also instead of and. That means শুধুমাত্র রহিমই না করিমও খেলোয়াড়. That means both these two sentences are right and their formation is changed but their meaning is not changed. Okay, now the second sentence or second example, I like both tea and coffee. Look at the first example. Here both and just indicates the two subjects Rohim and Korim, but in the second sentence I the subject, I is the subject and tea and coffee are the objects. Okay, so I like both tea and coffee. So the negative answer will be I like not only tea but also coffee. I've just used not only instead of both and but also instead of and. So you have to be very attentive, and this is the last rule of transformation of sentence. Actually we are trying our best to arrange this type of classes for you, and we hope that soon we will come in online with many more class or many different classes. Okay, so no more today. Thank you very much. Stay safe and don't waste your time. Study hard. Thank you.